Hello and welcome back to Football Fantastico. This is episode 7 of our uni podcast. I am joined once again by the full crew. Alice is back today after a week-long hiatus. Welcome back.
Buenos dias.
Did you have a good time? Good week away?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. I can't lie. It was everything I was hoping for. I'll talk about it later.
Fair play. I'm joined again by Max and Michael again, of course. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Alice 2.0 is here still, don't worry.
So yeah, you'll pop up every now and then. Thanks for joining us again, guys. We have a lot to talk about today. We're going to jump straight into news. Not really much news going on this week, so Max has some transfer stories for us.
Yeah, welcome to the Football Fantastico Transfer Centre. The first little rumour that's been kicking about this week is apparently Barcelona have held talks with Luis Diaz's agent, but Liverpool want 120 to 145 million for him. AC Milan and PSG are also interested.
Yeah, so they're having a bubble bath. That's crazy.
It seems, well, what I read from it was that if AC Milan and PSG are interested, they are almost like trying to get him as a replacement for Mbappe and Leao. But why would Barcelona want to pay that much for him?
I just feel like it's classic Barcelona. If anyone can feel like they can get that much money out of them, go for it. But why would they do that?
As a Liverpool fan, I think Luis Diaz is quite average.
Yeah,
I agree.
We paid like 45 million for him.
And when he came in, he was like good. I remember a good spell.
I saw something on Twitter that said Barcelona wanted to sign him when we signed him, but the reason they didn't was they saw him as a player who was really good for a few games and then would fall off for a few games, and they didn't want to spend all that money to have an inconsistent performer.
So that's about right though, doesn't it?
Which to be fair has happened at Liverpool.
Yeah, so what's changed their opinion on that?
They bored and want to spend money, don't they? He doesn't seem like a Barcelona signing. I don't
feel like they have the money for that though.
Nah, they don't.
If we're being realistic,
they have to refinance the stadium together.
They've got to sell more blades of grass for that.
Literally,
for that transfer to happen.
Quite a lot more blades of grass.
They were thinking about signing João Felix. He's so average, and I don't get that. Like transfer decisions, like
he's fallen off a cliff. Big show. The next story I have will be interesting for a few people here. According to the Mirror, PSG is set to make a £75 million bid for Marcus Rashford, but United value him at £100 million.
The amount of times I hear that, like that one rumour, it's just like you could be a millionaire.
Well, no,
it's just so annoying.
I think it's been strengthened now by the fact Mbappe is leaving. I think they see, for some reason, Rashford as a replacement.
But then what he posted the other week about that, like, about if you back me, fine, but if you don't, I can't remember.
I don't think he's going to leave. I just think this is just a rumour from, I said, Mbappe's leaving, they're going to bring someone in. He's the obvious candidate because of like previous rumours, but like I don't think he's leaving. Not for that much anyway.
I heard Mo Salah. Mo Salah's going to PSG. Apparently.
I see Mo Salah.
Yeah, and Erling Haaland. They're all going to PSG apparently.
They can afford him.
Yeah, they can.
If you were in PSG's position and you were losing Mbappe, who would you go for? Because
generally someone young.
But then linked to Diaz.
Rafael Leao.
So they've been linked to Diaz, Rashford, Leao, and potentially Rodrigo.
I think though as well with the way that you look at Luis Enrique and him being in charge now is that they've sort of gone down a certain route now, whereas in the past it was just about getting the Hollywood signings. They brought in players now that have sort of gone maybe shone in other leagues, like maybe like a mid-table level or a top-end level that can't compete with PSG. True. So they take him.
Let's be honest, will he be manager in the next 2-3 years? Probably not. Their attitude could change all once again.
Because obviously they've had like gazillion managers in about like 10 years as well, so not Watford levels, but yeah.
Mbappe leaves mid-table finish. Big Sam Allardyce takes over the job to keep him in.
Oh yes.
Why would you want to, like, how old's Rashford now? 26?
Yeah.
25, 26?
25, 26?
I'll do a research now.
But even then, he's the same. That makes him the same age as Mbappe, pretty much, or just a bit older.
Yeah, he's like 2 years, I think. 1 or 2 years, I think, maybe.
Oh, Morgan's fact checking.
He's 26.
He's 20. Yeah, so Mbappe turned 25 this year. So he's a year older than Mbappe, and you're going to pay 100 million for someone who is rather average.
To be honest, as well, he should. If he goes there, he's got to smash his like Prem goal tally really, because he's scored his highest in the season's like 15. So he's got really. If he went there,
I believe he would. I believe he would do well there. I think if they brought him in, he'd be fine. But it's not bad there.
The problem with Rashford, I think, is that he's one of those players where when he does well, everyone's like, biggest fan, and then people turn on him, and then when he doesn't score, and I get that, but if you can't expect the player to score every week, and
I would say his biggest problem is there's been no competition for years for him. He's had this star boy status for years, and he's got comfortable with the fact that he's always going to start for United. So there's no.
I don't blame. I was doing some research and I found this story. I don't blame him for all this hype around him, all the money. United went on a team building dinner before their game against Liverpool on Sunday, and the headline is Marcus Rashford heads out on a night out with his Manchester United teammates. Like, what? That's not a story about Marcus Rashford.
It's about an agenda. It's basically an agenda, isn't it?
He's been seen for. I think he's going down a bit of a Pogba path.
I can't see that.
There was that.
Where, people are sort of. If they don't want to point a finger at Ten Hag, they'll point a finger at him.
Oh,
just
I see
because,
from that.
That's what I mean. They'll use him as a scapegoat.
I remember there was that rumour the other week said him and Ten Hag fell out. Even though if he's fell out, why would he be playing?
Well, yeah, bullshit. He would draw. He'd play.
Yeah, he would not. He would not be starting week in, week out if he was falling out with the manager. Because look what happened with Sancho, and look what happened with Ronaldo, and look where they are now. Even though Sancho scored last night, but we won't talk about that.
Doesn't matter.
I don't think he's good enough to be a star franchise player for a team like PSG.
Just Man United, I guess.
I think Leo is the player with the most similar
I think
profile
Leo
to
is
him.
destined for PSG.
We talked about him last week, a week before. He said he wants to stay in Milan.
Yeah, so apparently he said he's committed to Milan, but
that can always change. A little bit of money.
A little bit. A
little
lot.
bit. A few bags.
If 100 million comes knocking. But, or someone like Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I saw that Liverpool were linked with him.
Oh, mate, I'd sell anyone to get Rodrigo. That's what, because I put something out on Twitter yesterday when I saw he was going back to Luis Diaz one, when he was linked with Barca, and he's been would link with PSG and Milan. If we could get someone like Rodrigo, wow, I'd love it. Because I just don't PSG are looking at trying to replace Mbappe, who's one of the best players of our generation, with Luis Diaz, who's average for Liverpool, and Marcus Rashford, who's average for Man United. Why?
Yeah, it seems like the market isn't there for many more players, but there must be, for the amount of money they want to spend, there's someone.
My last little transfer rumour is a bit of clever business by a club. So the Mail reported that Jamal Musiala has been linked to Man City and Liverpool for an estimated £80 million move, which would earn Chelsea 20% of the fee because of a sell-on clause in Musiala's contract when he left Chelsea.
I think everyone's played for Chelsea at some point. Everyone's there.
I did.
You played for Chelsea?
Yeah. Back in my day.
Could have gone pro for him for the knee injury.
Yeah.
I think Musiala left for about 100k as well.
Yeah.
And now he's going for 80 million.
Yeah. He is a cracking player. He really is. And I think if someone like City and Liverpool want him, I mean, he's going to be good in the league.
Can City just not buy him?
Yeah, please.
I could see City buying him as well, proper splashing the big bucks on him.
80 million's not that big for them.
Not for them.
If you think about it. Well, haven't they? How much did they pay for Savio? 50?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I think that was a fair market value they presented.
That's the thing about City. They can get market value for players, which I probably must sell the price about right for him.
They're good at negotiating. They're really good at negotiating.
Bit of news about that as well. Liverpool are interested in doing the same thing. So Liverpool have bought back Michael Edwards as the CEO of their sporting group, and they're looking to invest in a team to become a feeder club.
Yeah,
I personally thought Real Madrid or maybe an AC Milan.
I do love that he left and got a promotion when he came back.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
How does that work?
They were desperate.
Yeah.
We didn't want any more Darwin Núñez signings.
Hang on, I thought you liked him.
I love Darwin when he wants to play football.
How is he?
The GOAT. But no, that's my transfer rumours. Apologies for the news being shocking this week.
That's all right.
There is nothing in the world of football going on.
That's cool. No problem. We'll have something next week. Thanks for that. Let's jump straight into the review, shall we? Let's go to, how about Germany? What's going on in Germany, Mike?
A 6-goal thriller in Bundesliga between Mönchengladbach and Köln, who are 16th in the table. So they've got to really start winning games, even though they're in a relegation playoff. But you don't want to be in that situation. Yeah, they were leading twice, and then a equaliser by Julian Downs on his first goal for Köln or Cologne or whatever you call them, they got a draw at the rivals, and surprisingly, before the game, on the Friday night, the police made, I think it was like something over 200 arrests because of fan trouble. The day before the game as well, just a bit mad, but whilst it's not the biggest thing, but the title race, Leverkusen won again. They won again. So
once again,
and
never
Bayern
lose.
won 8-1 versus Mainz.
So another hat-trick for Kane, wasn't it?
Yeah, and 30 goals for the season, so he's pretty good.
Not
and
bad.
Also, Jadon Sancho scored his first Bundesliga goal against Bremen.
Oh, brilliant!
But
Didn't take long enough.
Yeah, it's just slowly creeping up the valuation again. So
Creeping out the VAT is 1 goal.
or 2 now.
2, sorry.
2 goals and an assist actually.
Oh god.
So
I mean, it keeps doing it. If we sell him for a little bit, I'll take it. But
yeah, but that was sort of what. I wouldn't say the greatest weekend, but I feel like, the Leverkusen train just keeps on going. But
yeah, same old.
Just going back to the Bayern game where they played Mainz. Mainz have only won twice all season,
I mean,
so
yeah.
it's a bit worrying because they finished 9th last season, and I think
Christ, okay.
like it's not a great season.
No, not good.
But and also, it's not on my preview, but Bayern. Oh, all we have to say is pray for Darmstadt because they got Bayern next.
Okay.
So yeah, there it is.
I have a bit of news from the Bundesliga from the last week.
Oh, go on.
So this is from the DFB Pokal, which saw Saarbrücken, who are they're third tier German side, beat Mönchengladbach 2-1, and they have already beat this season. Who was it?
I think they beat Frankfurt. I
Bayern.
think they beat Bayern as well.
Yeah.
Didn't
They beat Frankfurt and Bayern in the DFB Pokal. Now they're through to the semis, I think.
They're our new Le Puy now.
Yeah, so this is the German domestic cup, yeah.
Le Puy.
Yeah,
We don't
DFB
want to
Pokal.
play with you anymore. We want Saarbrücken now.
So say it again.
It's Saarbrücken.
Saarbrücken.
But no, in German it's probably like Saarbrücken.
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 Okay, we got this. That's our new Le Puy.
Yeah.
Much harder to
We
say.
know a German fanboy.
We are. Anything else from Germany, Mike? Same old week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one closer week to Leverkusen winning.
How many games left now for you?
I'd say
9, is it?
9,
games
yeah.
left.
8, 9.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
pretty much the same across all of them.
Yeah, same in France.
But then they play less than
Yeah, 'cause
than
they're
like certain
only
leagues.
Mhm.
They're 18 teams, so they play 34.
Apart from the
games.
team that plays 16th because they play an extra 2 games.
Yes.
As well. So
Currently Köln.
I found that mad as well was that Stuttgart last season they were in the relegation playoff and now they're in 3rd.
Any more news from Germany, Mike?
No.
No, that was cool. We will head to Spain. What's been going on in Spain?
Oh yay. Well, I'll talk about the game that I was at.
Gives your personal highlights.
You went to a Real Madrid game.
Yeah, but
You
you
haven't
did know
mentioned
about that. Real Madrid beat Celta Vigo 4-0. It was a statement win, really. It may not seem like it for most neutral fans, but for people who've been following Madrid for the past couple of weeks know that Madrid have been struggling. They've drawn 3 of their past 5 games, so this was a good win to bounce back on. And really they cruised past the relegation float inside Celta Vigo. Goals from Vinicius Jr., 2 own goals, and finally the illustrious Arda Güler goal that everyone's been waiting for. I wanted to talk about Luka Modric and Camavinga. Them two playing in a double pivot was just unstoppable. They seemed to just float around the pitch, just never seemed to get tired really. And they dominated the pitch. They were everywhere. Modric was picking up the loose balls. Camavinga was getting involved in the dirty work, and it was really nice to see Modric play in a role which he's not normally playing, quite deeper, but as well as that, Camavinga starting and performing, which is something I think a lot of people think that Camavinga isn't ready to start games yet, but I think he proved himself on the weekend. They both ended up being the highest rated players of the pitch, and Modric had a standing ovation. If it is Modric's last season, then what a send off it is, really. I want to talk about Arda Güler as well, because he was a sub for the last 2 minutes of the game, I believe it was. It was very Arda Güler was being shouted across the stadium. You could feel that everyone was wanting that Arda Güler cameo, and not only did that happen, but he ended up getting the goal. Beautiful pass by Ceballos. I think he had about 4 men around him, and then Arda Güler took it round Vicente Guaita and put it away to make it 4-0, which was I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it's really similar to Ozil's first goal for Madrid. Literally, both took it around the goalie and both just slotted it home. And you could see what it meant for not only the Madrid fans but the players as well. For Güler to get that first goal, it was a really nice moment, and I think that will probably keep him at the club now. I can't see him going out on loan, but yeah, I'm really happy. He was my I knew about him before he was cool player, so to see him go and sign for Madrid and then score at the Bernabeu in front of 80,000 people was it was really nice. So yeah,
exciting times. Is this the last game you're going to the season? Or are you going to plan to go again?
Probably not this season. Maybe next season. Hopefully Mbappe will be there then, and then I can see Arda Güler and Mbappe together.
Gilly, Mbappe.
I'm all I'm investing is $1 of Bitcoin. That's all I asked for. That's what with him and Arda Güler.
What a player.
Fair play. Anything else going on in Spain, or was that the main story you want to talk about this week?
Yeah, I think I can't see much else really.
How's the table looking now?
Well, Almeria did pick up points, which is quite interesting. They drew 2-2 with Sevilla, which was nice. They did choke late on. They did concede 2 goals in 10 minutes, but they did score in the 95th minute to secure a point.
Will they win this season? That's the real question.
It might be a little bit late for them to stay up. They're still winless this season.
That's impressive.
That's
10
impressive.
0 wins, 10 draws, 18 losses. So I think it's a bit too late for them now, but we'll see. Maybe we'll see a remontada towards the end of the season. But yeah, Real Madrid are now 7 points clear at the top. They do take on Osasuna next, followed by Bilbao, Mallorca, and then El Clasico.
Thank you very much. That was great. Let's go to Italy. What's been going on in Serie A, Max?
I'll give you a prediction about what Juventus have done. Do you think they've A, won, or B, slipped further in the title race?
B.
Shock. They're now third. So when we started this podcast, they were first. Now they're third. Inter Milan are currently 16 points clear at the top of the table. But the game I previewed last week was Juventus versus Atalanta, which finished 2-2. Koop Miners opened the scoring with actually a really nice goal. I watched the highlights back this morning, and it was a really awkward angle for a free kick, but Perisic just laid the ball across the box. Like, I don't know how a defender didn't read it. Koop Miners ran, pretty much touched the back post and then ran back like he was playing some sort of like weird game of bulldogs. Rolled the ball across the 18-yard box and then just finished it in the top right corner. It was a really nice work goal. Andrea Cambioso put the ball in the back of the net to bring the game level after some really nice play between Chiesa and McKennie. McKennie actually played really well. He picked up man of the match for Juventus, getting 2 assists. I have no idea how to say his first name. Arcadius Milik gave Juve the lead with a really clever volley inside the box from another Weston McKennie assist. Koop Miners grabbed the equaliser with a clever finish across the goal into the bottom corner. Juve now down to third behind AC Milan. They are 17 points off the top of the table. And Atalanta in 6th, but have closed the gap on the top 4. Just a bit of form for both teams. Juve have won 1 of their last 5. And Atalanta have also won 1 of their last 5. Okay. So 2 teams in shocking form.
Definitely. Wow.
I can't believe we are the cause of Juventus' downfall.
It's good to see.
It's lovely. What about the goal between Genoa and Monza? If you hadn't seen it, it was brilliant. It was just like a overhead kick, on the edge of the box.
Oh no, I did see that. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
There was also watching Fiorentina Roma, Diego Llorente last minute. He absolutely whacked the ball. He was probably 10 yards out, but he whacked it off the top of the crossbar in That was a really good goal for a defender.
Cracking. No, I saw that goal. It's really, really well done.
I was just looking at the Serie A table. Inter Milan have currently conceded less goals than Salernitana have points.
Whoa.
Inter have only conceded
that's
13 goals. Salernitana are on 14 points.
I was thinking as well, when they played last night, I thought, there's no point in them, like, thinking about the league now. Just go for the Champions League. Just try, and then they didn't.
Now they're out of.
Now they're going to win every game, and they're going to get probably
crashed.
They're probably just going to get 100. Like, if they can still get 100 points, they'll do that, won't they?
Can they? How many? 30. Wait, hang on. 38 games, yeah. So they've got 10 games left. Yeah, they can. The most they get is 105 points.
Oh, because I was looking the other day, and Juventus have had like 100. Or they actually they got more in a season where they lost games than they did when they went the whole season unbeaten.
Yeah, but that's because Juventus used to cheat. But we won't
Yes,
talk about that.
That's for another day. Thanks for that. Another rundown of Juventus's failure
Downfall.
this season. Downfall this season. A good thing to see. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see that we have an influence on real life football.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
We are the leading cause of Italian football.
We are. And now let's journey on over to France, where, I mean, not much really going on again, but PSG didn't win again, in the league at least. So I'll take that. 3 wins in a row now, without a win for them in the league. Sadly, Brest did also, they lost this weekend to Lens 1-0. So PSG are now 10 points clear at the top with 9 games to go. Dun dun dun. You never know what can happen in football, but it seems like it's pretty set in stone that PSG are going to win the league. Nice lost again, this time to Montpellier, 2-1 at home. They have now dropped out of the European places, so it's really, really bad run of form for them. Similar to when we started the show, they were second in the league, I believe, and now they're 6th. So they are struggling.
We might genuinely be the problem.
We might be.
For everything.
I don't hate it. It's cool. It's fun.
They're not in a nice run of form, are they?
Oh, very well done, Mike. Very well done.
That was a really bad joke.
Very
Jesus.
well done.
I could have said just not a very nice way.
There you
but
go,
like
very
I
nice.
didn't want to.
Yeah, but then you sound like you're talking about a family member.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
That poor Nice. Oh, well, that poor Nice. Right. Montpellier, big win for them. They are now 3 points clear of the drop zone. I believe they're 13th right now, which sounds kind of safe, but it isn't. There's, I believe, 2 or 3 points between them and bottom of the league. So it's ridiculous right
That
now.
looks quite interesting then.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. But they still scored 2 goals against Nice, which is really impressive since they are the joint best defence in the league right now with Brest. Another game that happened, Lille 2-2 with Stade Rennes. Jonathan Davis scored again. Monaco won, Metz won 1-0, big result for them. Havre won 1-0 against Toulouse. And yeah, kind of a boring week in La Liga, really. Hopefully a bit more exciting in a few weeks. And Coupe de France, PSG beat Nice 3-1 to advance to the semis. So there's 2 games that are coming up in the next few weeks. Lyon versus Valencia. How do you say this again? Valencia Iannis. That's what I said.
Oh, is that the
It
second
is,
or
yeah.
third division?
Valencianos.
Valencianos.
That's on the 2nd of April, and PSG versus Rennes on the 3rd of April in the semi-final. So come on, Lyon or Valencianos, I believe. That'd be very nice to see.
Lyon. I'm a Lyon fan at heart.
Do like a bit of Lyon. Good history.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That was our reviews.
anyone but PSG, but
Anyone but PSG, yeah. That was our reviews for the games this week. Thanks, guys. Next, are we gonna go into the start bench sell?
yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
Sounds a bit fun. Yeah, we're going to do a little feature here, start, bench, sell, where we've all chosen 3 players from our league, current players, where we have to choose to start one, bench one, and sell one. So let's start
This
in...
could get tasty, baby.
Let's start with me and France, get it over with.
Oh, go on then.
Um,
Mbappe's brother, and Mbappe's mother.
I didn't go for Mbappe. Definitely not. Don't talk about him again. So yeah, it's for Liga. I've gone for 3 strikers, Jonathan David, Aubameyang, and Lacazette. Discuss.
Start Aubameyang.
Eviscerate Lacazette. I
Sell
won't even release him.
David. Bench.
David, the 2nd top goal scorer in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's inconsistent. I think he's good, but he's inconsistent.
I mean, you can say that. I mean, yeah, true. But
He's always been angling for a move for ages as well, because apparently, like Fabrizio Romano, just like apparently getting paid.
Yeah, Fabrizio Romano's on his payroll.
Yeah.
Good lad.
I would say start Aubameyang, bench Lacazette, sell David.
Okay, is that by player ability though, or is that just by?
Yeah, Aubameyang has been like
I
banging
would-
the goals. Like
No, I would say overall,
11,
because if
yeah.
you take into account like Lacazette's team compared to Lille's team,
Lacazette's doing really well.
I
Yeah,
think
he is.
Lacazette and his age as well, like he's a lot older, so I would probably if they're not basing it off like age and like how long they've got, I would probably pick Lacazette over David.
Honestly, I'd probably go Lacazette too, and then I'll probably sell Aubameyang and bench David for me.
Wow. I'd start David. Start David, bench Aubameyang, sell Lacazette.
Definitely.
Lacazette's second touch is a corner. He plays football like he's in boots, like Timberlands.
It's a nice story this year, though. I like seeing he has done very well in such a very poor team, especially at the start of the season.
like-
if it weren't for his goals, they would have been going down.
Good.
Simple.
Go down.
You just said you like Leon.
Yeah, but anything related to I just don't like Lacazette.
Fair play.
It's purely from when he was in the Prem. People were like, oh, he's one of the best strikers.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
league.
His Lacazette is my Martial.
Yeah, very true.
Biggest hater.
His
Another-
second touch is a tackle.
See, that's where his nickname Alexander Lacazette came in.
Like a Fred.
Yeah.
Very good.
Lack of threat.
Yeah.
What's it with French strikers in the Premier League getting the hype? You know, all the hype in the world.
I don't know. Thierry Henry did quite well.
Henry just like killed it for everyone else.
I think it's because it's like the next test, isn't it? Really, like everyone
Yeah,
goes,
who's
"Oh,
the
if
next?
can they do it in the Premier League?" sort of thing.
Yeah, can be
Like-
the next Henry,
But-
especially at Arsenal. Who was your start bench sell for the French players here?
I'd say probably start Aubameyang, bench Lacazette, sell David.
Why are you a lot hating on Jonathan?
A little bit,
David?
David.
Like-
yeah,
No, but
got 24 goals last year.
if he was one of the top forwards, he would have been gone by now.
Not
He would.
necessarily.
You know, like he scores goals every.
I
year,
just
reckon.
think it's interesting that he hasn't had a move yet. I think
telling you,
it's
if his name was Jonathan David, he'd beat Real Madrid.
it's a bit interesting how
Joaquin David.
yeah.
It's because he sounds English. No one wants to buy him.
I don't know. He's a weird one because like I don't know.
Nah, we'll talk about it a bit more later.
Yeah, maybe.
in the preview. So let's go to Italy.
Ho ho. Start bench sell. Rafael Leao, Lautaro Martinez, Dusan Vlahovic.
Tell me again, sorry.
Rafael Leao,
Yeah.
Lautaro Martinez, and Dusan Vlahovic.
I'd start Leo.
Yeah,
That's the no-brainer. I think Leo's got the most to his game.
I'm starting Martinez. I'm benching Leao, and I'm selling Vlahovic.
I think Vlahovic is so cruel though because I think he's such a good player.
He is.
This is why I was like, I was thinking of ones to do. And I was like, I haven't really got that many to do. Then I thought, and I was
Nah,
like,
you
wait,
got-
I
that's
have a
some
really good one to
Good
do.
players. Oh,
I think it's a bit incomparable though between Leao and the other two because obviously Leao plays more of like out wide,
he can
whereas
play. I believe he can play as a
But-
striker.
but usually when he plays for Milan, he's always on the right or the left
Yeah.
or whatever. But with the other two, they're more central. But I think I'd have to go Leao.
to be
Leao's
fair,
quite
both
unique player, isn't he?
Vlahovic and Martinez can't play on the wing.
But with I like Vlahovic because I think that his build is like, you know, he's
Proper
huge, isn't he?
number 9.
He is huge. Like,
He's a proper like Balkan player.
but I think though I think I'd have to go Leao, Martinez, Vlahovic. Martinez, like, you know, even then I think Martinez, he's always tattered with a move. It's the same like Jonathan David, to be fair, but he always tattered with a move, but he never goes anywhere. And I think
if Vlahovic was in either one of the other team sides, he would be probably the standout player. I think Juventus is not a very
A cursed
attacking
chalice.
side. Yes.
it's a great team at the moment.
I-
Hang on. What is it with you guys complaining about people who are not leaving teams? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with staying at a team?
I think though that with like if you're a player that, you know, if you're a player that's like scoring like consistent goal tallies every season, you
you
expect
just think he
that,
should be in the Prem.
no, I'm not saying that, but what I mean is if he was scoring top level all the time, you know, people would snap him up. You know,
Okay.
What,
they
so
would snap.
Lautaro Martinez, who has consistently scored around about 20 or more goals for the past like 3 or 4 years, who's playing for one of the biggest teams in Italy, needs to move because he scores consistently.
No, but my point is that if you're a player that scores goals consistently, you should, or they should try. Oh no, I'm making myself look like an idiot. here.
Make more money, or
But what I mean is that they, you know, clubs would take a punt on him. But I feel like
how do you know no one's
So
coming from him?
Messi and Ronaldo were actually awful because they scored consistently, but they stayed at their
Spain.
team for too
In-
long.
Inter are top 5 clubs in the world at the minute, I'd say.
yeah.
Okay.
But I think though,
Not
like
after
in the
last
past, but
Yeah, maybe not. after
where
last night.
but where he was like a few years back, where obviously Milan weren't where they were now.
Okay,
like-
don't you say it's a good thing he stayed with them though? Because he could have made a move probably.
Yeah, because you could say that.
I just think I don't think you think yourself a hole, yeah, Mike. I don't think it's a thing against players.
I just think that I feel like he doesn't maybe get enough. I don't think he gets maybe enough credit for what he does compared to like other other strikers. Because I think
give him the credit, put him in the start then. Don't put him on the bench.
I know, but Leao's
Leao's
quite
very good.
He is quite he's just quite a unique player anyway. There.
Mike just did the celebration very accurately.
Yeah, for our audio listeners.
Yeah,
we're getting cameras in next week or two, so we'll be able to see it then.
I would put it in the order you said. I would say start Leao, bench Martinez, but only just, and then sell Vlahovic.
But I think Vlahovic is obviously he's got room because he's still quite young. So I think he's
all very good players.
Yeah.
Definitely. How old is Martinez?
26.
That's not old, is it? Same as Rashford.
I know, but
Jesus.
After a certain age, people don't like to call them youngsters, do they?
No, he's definitely not a youngster. Definitely
He's
not.
in his prime.
Let's go to Germany. Who are we talking about in Germany?
Well, I didn't write it down, but it popped in my head, right? Start, bench, Sal, Florian Wirtz, Xavi Simons, Jamal Musiala.
Okay.
That's
Start Wirtz.
Sell Simons.
Bench Musiala.
Sell Simons. Start Wirtz. Bench Musiala. Yeah.
Florian Wirtz is 20 and he's worth 100 million.
I would say start Wirtz because
he is incredible.
I think he's had Player of the Month twice.
he did score the other day as well.
He won Player of the Month about 4 or 5 times last year.
If he didn't
him and Nkunku just won it back to back.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good.
I love Simons. Simons is such a player, but I think he might just be one caliber below the other two.
I think as well.
He pop out.
He's put himself obviously he's back at PSG at the end of the season with his loan, but I think he especially what he did with PSV last season, he sort of put himself back because I think let him go on a free transfer, and it's just I think they're lucky that they got him back, because if they hadn't, someone else would have taken him.
To be fair, it was quite clever business with PSG.
Yeah,
they just put a buyback clause in.
Yeah,
which was hardly anything.
Let me ask you this, Mike: should Wirtz leave or should he stay?
Should he stay?
Or
should he go?
I feel like it depends on where he'd fit, really, because you can't
anywhere.
But even then,
build a team around him.
Bayern Munich, he will go there at some point. Let's all be real.
Okay, so if he goes to...
I think it's very dependent to where Xabi Alonso goes.
Yeah.
If he goes to Liverpool, you go Liverpool. If he goes Bayern, you go Bayern.
I think I've settled on... I think Xabi Alonso, he's staying for one more year, and he'll decide thereafter.
Apparently, Liverpool are linked with De Zerbi, so I think they're sort
of... Get him. Oh my God, get him.
I think they're sort of moving away from Alonso now.
De Zerbi to Liverpool, Ancelotti's contract will expire, Xabi Alonso will go to Real Madrid.
Ancelotti's going to prison.
I genuinely think the contract... So Ancelotti signed the new contract a couple of weeks ago. I think that was them saying to Xabi Alonso, wait, you'll get the project you want.
Yeah.
Stay at Leverkusen for another year.
Bro, the project's already done.
Yeah.
He's got the team already.
Yeah, the project's already done. But
I think the issue is if you're a young manager like Xabi Alonso, you're coming into a team the same time Mbappe would be coming into a team. You were going to have hell trying to get that to work.
It'd be good to give it a year.
The most composed man in football. I think if anyone can do it, it's going to be
someone like Carlo Ancelotti who just raise his eyebrow at Mbappe 1 or 2 times and he'll run the pitch 6 times a game. Let him have a season where he drills him into just respect the team and be don't try and do everything for yourself. And then bring Alonso in, you'll laugh in.
Yeah, so it's game over.
I think that might be Perez's thing though. It's if you come into this team, you are no better than Bellingham, Vinicius. I think that.
Was that his attitude with Ronaldo, or was it kind of different back then?
I think so, because I think towards the end of his career at Madrid, he wasn't offered a contract renewal with. I think he wanted more money, and Perez didn't want that, so that's why he ended up going to Juventus.
Wow. Oh God, here we go.
Give me a start bench sell.
Too many.
Okay, so I've got past and present players because I thought we'll change it up a little bit. Right, so I've got Xavi, Iniesta, and Luka Modric.
Oh wow! Start Iniesta, bench Modric, sell Xavi.
I think that might be right.
I think I agree.
Yeah, I think I do.
I would.
I know what you're going to do.
Are you going to start Luka Modric?
I would start Luka Modric.
Shock.
Hear me out. I would start Luka Modric. I would bench Xavi. I would sell Iniesta.
Yeah, I can't see that though because Xavi was very underrated.
I'm out
He
of here
was.
now.
Xavi playing a deep playmaker role. I think he got 26 assists in all competitions. I don't think anyone will ever replicate that. Playing at such a high level as well. Xavi was one of the best midfielders ever.
I would.
That's no disrespect to Iniesta, but what Xavi did in such a deep role.
Give me some boots. Give
And
me a
so-
contract.
so
Give me
can-
some boots. Give me a contract at Barca. I'll get 40 assists
Easy.
for you.
So tell me why you put Modric above him then.
Because he won the Ballon d'Or, man. Come on.
That was the most awful Ballon
was the
d'Or
worst
I've
one.
ever seen.
Either or
I-
the
I-
Benzema one.
No, the Benzema.
No, come
Benzema
on,
one-
come on.
Benzema made sense. Benzema was the best player in the world at that time. Luka
He was.
Modric got his
Then
team to
Lewandowski,
semi-final.
Lewandowski deserved that. Like,
Yeah, he
in that time.
he deserved the COVID one, which got cancelled. But Luka Modric got his country to a World Cup final.
think
they got battered.
I think Benzema's Ballon d'Or was the biggest landslide in Ballon d'Or history. I think that's probably one of the most deserved ones.
Yeah, that was one of the ones you couldn't really argue with.
It was good to see.
No, I think Modric makes a good case with his longevity. Like, he's still making a case to start at Madrid, and he's like 39.
How old
Like,
was Xavi when he retired?
I think he was in Saudi Arabia by about 33.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, so I think Modric started his career later, but
Yeah.
peaked later. But then Xavi obviously started young, but then finished a bit earlier.
So Xavi left Barcelona in 2015 and then retired in 2019.
He's
Okay.
played. He was in like, I don't know. I don't even know where he
China?
was. He was in Qatar, I think.
Okay.
Old was Xavi when he Barca.
Fact.
I've got a actually good idea about this as well. Is if we do it again, is like get the 3 worst players and then see who the
Okay.
Martial.
determine who the worst
I like
is.
that.
Martial, Timo Werner, or Lacazette.
Start Benzema, Jonathan Woodgate,
Hosselu.
Horselu, Martin Braithwaite. Xavi retired when he was 39 and he left Barca when he was 35.
That's not bad.
That's
Again,
not-
it's
yeah, it's
Modric
not- it's not
does
bad.
have him on there.
To be fair, he also got a coaching role up there. So
I also
Yeah.
think though that people like to make the argument for Xavi over Modric is he won the World Cup. You know, he's the better midfield duo than like him and Kroos because you know they won the World Cup. But how is Modric and Kroos meant to get a World Cup together?
You can't compete
Yeah.
with that.
Nah, I
change
base
your
I
nationality.
base the best players off expected look over the shoulder. Look over the shoulders.
Expected scans.
Yeah,
Well,
XS.
Skull's number 1 then if you're looking at doing that.
you know, there's actually that video of like Xavi looking on like
Yeah,
1000
he's
times
what he
before the
does.
ball comes to him.
Oh yeah. He's a wizard.
This next segment
That's great,
could
yeah, so-
get tasty.
So the next segment, which is this the Champions League 11?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So next up, we're going to give you our all-time Champions League 11.
Should I get mine done out of the way?
I think we should start with yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we probably know what this is going to consist of.
You made a team, right? So like, like a
Yeah.
No,
okay.
you made a team. It's called Real Madrid.
Yeah. So we've got Iker Casillas in goals.
Okay.
I feel like that's valid. Right back, I've got Dani Carvajal.
Okay.
I think him and Dani Alves are interchangeable.
Mhm.
If you
one,
said
one
that,
of one of the Dannies.
yeah. Centre back, I got Sergio Ramos. I'm not having anything else. Next to him, I got Gerard Piqué. I think he is a good player. It's a case of I don't really know who else you would put there.
I've got someone very different.
I was thinking of Thiago Silva, Jerome Boateng, like players like that, but I think Piqué just edges it.
Okay.
Left back, I got Marcelo, the best left back of all time.
That's a shout.
Midfield 3, Kroos, Casemiro, Modric. They three-peated the Champions League. I don't need to say much more. Front 3, I got Ronaldo, Benzema, and Messi.
Okay, you didn't even question midfield. You just
No.
did it. Okay. We'll come back to it. I'm pretty sure someone else got another choice.
I think Dani Carvajal's outrageous.
Okay.
Is it though?
I went with two.
I think it's between 2 right backs.
He's won 5 Champions Leagues.
exactly.
He started
Yeah.
in every one of them as well. I don't
He's a-
think it's outrageous as you think.
I agree. Yeah. Let's go to Mike. What's your 11 looking like?
I'm not doing it.
What do you mean not? You
It's
gotta do
awful.
it.
It's
Got
awful.
Michel Platini.
Gotta do it.
It's not-
Go on.
I
Give us the Vinicius a left back again. Go on.
no, it's not this. It's
I've
not.
got
It's not this
Rodrigo at
time.
centre back.
Oh, to be honest, like some of them, yeah, they make sense, but I realised half of them I didn't even watch.
Have you got Jack Butland
Okay.
in goal?
Not like
That's all
properly,
right.
but
If you know
in
that's
goal,
good.
Iker Casillas because he's like he's one of the
Nice.
most decorated goalkeepers. Left back, Ashley Cole. But
Okay.
but I think though
this
his
is-
Champions League legacy is not as high
This
as
is
what he's got in the
Champions
Premier
League.
League.
Just like to thank you all for the opportunity.
But I'm just saying,
we've had
I'm just
fun.
saying about like they're like obviously how good
I mean,
they were.
yeah,
it's
he's a
just the
phenomenal left back, but Champions League.
Chelsea won it that one time.
I feel sick to my
Was he-
stomach.
yeah, true. Yeah.
right back Maldini.
Oh, okay.
Maldini,
Maldini who played
back.
Maldini who played left back. Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
This is going to be a great short.
To be fair, I can see, I can sense these comments now. It's just
We're here now. We've started. Keep going.
Yeah. Oh
stop.
God. To be fair, I need that representation across. Like that means I put like a striker at goalkeeper. I don't know.
Okay.
Right. Centre back Puyol.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other centre back's Rio Ferdinand.
Right.
But Rio Ferdinand, like he did.
Okay. He's right for me.
He's a Champions League winning captain.
Right. So
Oh.
a lot of these other players. I agree.
Yeah.
Ferdinand is phenomenal. Phenomenal centre back. He's not in the best Premier League 11. Best Premier League 11. Best Premier League defender of all time.
To be fair, I'm just a foot mob bitch, and that's why.
You've gone a
Foot mobs that told you that.
No, it's just that I'm just going off either my opinion or
Okay.
just foot mob.
Right,
I say
okay.
that, but centre
There's
midfield.
a lot of surprise.
It gets better.
suppressions,
It gets
right?
better. Like
Does it?
after
Okay,
this,
okay.
right? Centre
Sounds more
midfield.
Gallis's.
Iniesta, Xavi,
Okay.
Zidane.
Zidane. Okay.
Yeah. Left.
Fair enough.
What's that? On the left, I got Raul.
Okay.
Just the centre forward.
Well, this is what I said about representation all over the pitch.
He's dynamic.
I wish we had a camera. Ellis looks like you've just shot his mother.
To be fair as well, this is good for our viewership if we just say like random stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is your genuine take, though. But
Yeah,
that's
great.
what it's about it.
This took me like 5 minutes to do.
Okay.
Yeah, on the right, Messi, Ketten on his left.
Okay.
Come on, like amazing. Ronaldo,
Okay.
Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously.
Wow.
There were some choices there.
Wait until I get to the 10 best players in
Oh,
Europe.
I
can't
cannot
wait
wait.
for
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Okay.
For Shea
any
Ojo.
any thoughts on that team?
I feel sick to my stomach.
I'm contemplating booking a train home and walking.
Wow. I'll test your team first.
Wow.
It's interesting. I'll give you that.
It's something.
I need to learn about because
Positions.
last week I just forgot that we had a
I
segment
forgot
to do.
Ashley Cole
There
in the
wasn't
Champions League.
many that I thought were terrible, apart from Ashley Cole and Rio Ferdinand,
And Maldini playing right back.
and maybe Raul playing left wing.
Well, hang on. Whoa. I've just thought. So you have your front three is Messi on the right, Raul on the left, and Ronaldo up front.
I could have put. Ronaldo
Why
on
would
the
you
left.
not just put Ronaldo on the left and then Raul up front?
Yeah.
Nah, it's a tactic. You don't
I'm
see the
just-
vision. You don't see the vision.
Bro's cooking.
No, I just put. Oh, to be honest, I wasn't
You're fighting
thinking.
a losing
This was
battle.
like it's like 7 o'clock last night. Come on, I was half tired, even though literally
7 o'clock?
nothing
7
happened.
o'clock. What time do you wake up? 3 a.m.
It's a good team, Mike. We won't hold it against you. But
To be honest, I either need to just like think with more logic or just use my brain. So I think I just like
they're all
both
good
of them.
players, you know.
Yeah, do you know what I might do? I might just do the Chelsea method. Just
They're
like,
definitely
put every
players.
player in there.
Players.
Don't know what position they're actually in, but just put them all there
You
and
did
see
that
what
already.
happens.
Fair play.
Yeah.
We'll see how the team does in the Champions League next year. Definitely.
Yeah.
Max, let's hear your 11.
Please save us, Max.
Goalkeeper, I've got Manuel Neuer.
Okay.
Right
That's a
back,
change up.
right back, I've got Dani Alves. Centre back, I have Sergio Ramos and Virgil van Dijk. Left back,
Okay.
left back, I have Marcelo. Midfield 3 of Xavi, Iniesta, Modric. Left wing Neymar, right wing Messi, striker CR7.
Wait, so... All right, you can't have a go at him for putting Rio at the back and you put Virgil at the back.
I think in terms of Champions League, Van Dijk's been better than
In terms of the same thing, they're both 1-1.
Yeah, but Van
To be
Dijk's
fair, you
been
have to
solid.
factor in his aura. If you've seen his aura, it stops
He wins.
loads of defenders.
He
Rio's
wins,
aura?
he
Oh my
wins
God.
on expected Instagram edits.
Yeah. or he was in that Chanel advert or whatever, or Calvin Klein. Yeah.
Surprised no one said Boateng yet.
Nah,
No, you can't after Messi sat him down.
Yeah. That's a bit of a worry.
After Messi made him play Twister.
Boateng's player.
I think it's a good team, but I feel like you did go for a bit of a shock choice for that Van Dijk choice.
Should put Harry Kane in there, I think.
My other, it was between either Ramos or I didn't want to put PK in because I feel like I was just doing like a 2014 team of the season, and then it was like either that or I'd have like I don't even know.
I think
Sergio Ramos. I think the Van Dijk shout was Van Dijk and Xavi were the only ones I were thinking of changing because I was going to put a different centre back in and I was going to have Biscuits in, but then
Biscuits.
But
No.
with like really the Champions League stuff is that I feel like the only two sides I could really put in there and put a lot of players in is either Real or Barcelona, because they've had the two.
Yeah,
They've had so many iconic
trying to change
players.
up a little bit. I get that.
But yeah, I was like, to be honest, yeah, you got to go with, had to have a bit of like Premier League reputation.
No, you don't.
The more I think about it, the more I respect the Raul choice.
Oh, really?
What a play. Maybe not all the
And
way.
he has like, was it like the most goals up until a certain point? Like,
Yeah, he was
you
cold.
can't,
Yeah,
you can't underestimate
He's
it.
great.
I did have Seedorf, but like I was like, I can't really say I watched him. So.
I like some love for Raul on the podcast. That's what I'm here for.
I'll take it.
Oh, I thought I should have put Jonathan Woodgate in there, Michael
Yes,
Owen. You know, I should have done
definitely.
that. It's just silly me not thinking straight.
Some good teams there, guys. I'll finish off with my team now. Hopefully, there's no mad shouts at you.
Don't let me down.
I'll try not to. So goalkeeper Iker Casillas. I think it's probably the obvious choice. Right back, I also went with Danny Carvajal.
Nice.
5
Love it.
5 Champions Leagues. Got
Love
it.
it.
Centre backs Ramos and Paolo Maldini.
Thought he played right back.
Yeah, he plays across the line, man. Plays in goal too. Left back Marcelo. Midfielder Modric, Iniesta, and Xavi. Gotta be. Left wing Ronaldo. Striker Messi. And then on the right, I put Gareth Bale.
I did contemplate
Ooh,
Gareth Bale.
Because
I wanted to put Bale.
of his big game performances, in the final.
I contemplated Bale and Suarez.
Yeah.
I don't think Suarez was that good in the Champions League, boys.
I think Messi, if your front three, Messi and Ronaldo were nailed on, but then it was picking the other one
Yeah.
to like fit in there.
And I thought, you probably could go for Benzema, but or someone else. But I thought, nah.
I
Bale.
just have to go Benzema because his Champions League campaign where he took Madrid to win, and that was probably the most Ronaldo-like season I've seen outside of Ronaldo.
I just had to go with Neymar purely from MSN.
Vibes.
Also, my manager was Zinedine Zidane.
Oh, my manager was... I don't know. My managers. Can I have an assistant manager as well?
Yeah, sure.
I love Zidane, and I love Ancelotti. And my assistant manager will be Zidane.
Fair play. I don't have a manager, but I'll go Zidane too. And I'll go. I'll go Fergie manager, Zidane assistant.
Wow.
Why not? Why not?
Who are you having as your physio?
Pep.
Pep.
Steve McLaren. No, yeah, Pep. Not Mikel Arteta, obviously.
Miguel.
That was great. That was guys. Good teams.
Nice.
Definitely some.
Interesting choices.
Definitely some players.
Eddie Howe's my manager.
Love that.
Just saying.
Oh,
No, honestly, if you put,
I'd be less. I'm less surprised.
I'd be less shocked if you said that than you did some of the players in your team.
That was great, guys. We're moving on to the top 10 current best players in Europe, right?
This is going to be a shit
So,
show.
yeah, these are top 10 current best players in Europe. No Premier League players, so don't get mad at us, please. Thank you. So let's start with Mike. I'll start with Mike.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's just I'm getting bullied here.
Number
From
10.
10 to 1.
Number 10, Titus Bramble.
Well, I'm not. This is not really that bad because he's actually doing quite well at the moment. Is Romelu Lukaku at number 10? Like to create right. My point is he's scoring goals for. He's scoring for goals for Roma. Roma are actually doing quite well at the moment, closing in on the Champions League spots. So that's one. That is one.
Plays
But
football like a
all
sledgehammer.
But the problem is, I don't think he's not really the best.
So what are you saying for then?
He's not.
It's just like I'm saying that because he's
He's a-
actually
he's
playing
like-
well
he's
at the
number 11.
moment.
He's number
He's
11,
playing well at the
number
moment.
Okay.
Number 9,
Oh, he's number
Alessandro Bastoni. Like he's
Okay.
part of probably the best defense in Europe.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that's another one. Number 8, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now he has been.
We all just give him a look then.
Oh come on! I say something and I
Give me
just
a
get
reason.
ridiculed for
Give
it.
me a reason.
Right? He's playing his part in Milan's team. He scored quite a few recently as well,
Okay.
and he's chipping in, and he's
top of the FootMob ranking for expected fashion deals.
yeah, that's it. Number 7, Lautaro Martinez.
Okay.
That's slow.
Yeah.
Number 6, Alejandro Grimaldo. 5, Florian Wirtz. 4, Harry Kane. 3, Jude Bellingham. 2, Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe.
2.
And number 1, Vinicius Senior.
Give me your top 4 again.
Yeah.
Number 4, Kane.
Yeah.
3, Bellingham.
Yeah.
2, Mbappe.
Yeah.
1, Vinicius.
Vinicius number
Okay.
I
Right.
I forgot. I should have put.
Should have put Maldini.
Drew a lot of players.
No,
Should have put anyone but
I should have. I should have put Chris Smalling there. I forgot.
Oh,
He's
I
probably better than
love that
Loftus-Cheek.
Roma grind. Okay. Not a few choices again. Yeah, I like it though. I like that reasoning behind each one too. Let's go with Max.
Right. Number 10, Victor Gyökeres. Number 9, Leroy Sané. Number 8, Dusan Vlahovic. Number 7, Rafael Leao. Number 6, Florian Wirtz. Number 5, Vinny Jr. Number 4, Lautaro Martinez. Number 3, Harry Kane. Number 2, Mbappe. Number 1, Jude Bellingham.
Okay, straight to the point. Yeah, I don't think any mad takes in it. That's how it sounded.
Victor Gyökeres has scored like 34 goals or something this season. Leroy Sané's got like 19 goals and assists in like 24 games.
Yeah, Sané's been underlooked this season.
Yeah,
He's been really good this season.
Vlahovic is one of like the top scorers in Serie A. Leao's been incredible. Wirtz is unreal. Vinny Jr. is one of Real Madrid's best players. Martinez is Serie A's top scorer. Harry Kane breaks records because he's bored. Kylian Mbappe is incredible, and Jude Bellingham's the world's best player.
They're playing going for the okay. Good reasons. Let's go straight to Ellis. Any mad takes in yours?
Ooh. I don't know if this is a good list or not. It might be bad.
Okay.
I'm looking at it now. It might be a terrible list. Okay, so number 10, I got Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I think he's a
he very nearly
baller.
got into mine.
Number 9, I got Victor Gyökeres. Again, like Max said, he's just he's unreal in an overlooked league. Good player. Number 8, I got Federico Valverde. He's played in every single one of Real Madrid's games this season. I think that's
Cool.
a big enough of an indicator. Number 7, I got Frimpong.
Yeah, good shout.
Number 6, I've got his full-back partner, Grimaldo. Number 5, I've got Lautaro Martinez. Number 4, I've got Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. is our generation's, well, the next generation's Neymar. If you watch him, you enjoy football. Number 3, I've got Kylian Mbappe. Number 2, I've got Harry Kane. And number 1, I've got Jude Bellingham.
Good 10. Good list again.
Yeah, Victor Gyökeres has 19 goals and 9 assists in 23 games. 24 games.
That's stupid.
Actually, not in my top
It's not
10.
enough for me.
Not enough here.
No, but Romelu Lukaku and Chris Smalling, get him in it.
Actually, not my top 10. But no, I can't regret it. But I'll go with what I got. For my 10, I went with Hakan Çalhanoğlu as well. Number 9, Jamal Musiala. Number 8, Vinny Jr. Kind of low.
8.
No.
Ooh.
7, Florian Wirtz. 6, Leroy Sané.
Like it.
5, Mbappe.
Wow.
Yeah. 4, Grimaldo. 3, Lautaro Martinez. 2, Jude Bellingham. And number 1, Harry Kane.
Wow.
You think Grimaldo's better than than Mbappe?
Right now, yeah, probably. The impact he's having.
He isn't playing much either, Mbappe.
Not really. He's playing, just not doing anything.
Yeah,
man.
to be fair, he did kind of announce the fact he was leaving at the wrong time.
Since he did that, man, I don't think PSG. I think since then that's when they haven't won a league game.
I think Sané's been underlooked by a
Yeah,
lot.
I kind of wish I put him higher now, to be
A
honest.
lot of people in world football.
But no, I think that was a good top 10 list. That was.
Yes, I only think, well, this is going to sound biased. I think Vinny was a little bit low.
Yeah, where'd you put Vinny?
I think it was 8.
Hey.
Yeah, 8. He's quite low, I know. But I thought like all this. Like, I don't know. I'll ponder it. I'll think about it. But yeah, that was great, guys.
I've got some Ruben Loftus-Cheek stats for anyone.
There
wants
you go.
them.
Let's hear this.
Loftus-Cheek. I've typed in lift.
Lift-Cheek.
Loftus-Cheek has 5 goals, 1 assist in 24 games.
Cool.
Cracking. Were they all in the last 5 games?
Lukaku has 10 goals, 3 assists.
But Lukaku is doing something in the team like that are actually one of the most informed.
Do you wish you still United?
No.
Okay, good.
No, I just
The
think
way you talk about it, I thought
he didn't really turn up in like the big games, and you want players that
Do you wish the welly-wearing man,
So
the
true.
Timberland merchant?
he should have just. I think really Everton was his place. That
Should have gone higher.
I think he should have stayed at West Brom.
Oh, he was good.
He's good,
He was
man.
good. He was.
Should have cut the air.
No,
Keep it like
should
that.
have kept the dreads.
Yeah.
Him and Hal Robson Kanu.
Right. Let's jump straight into the previews, guys. I'll start in France. Why not? Not much going on again. We have Stade Brest versus Lille this weekend. The second versus third, so it could be kind of a good game. Hopefully Brest win. Keep on that pressure to PSG. But yeah, both teams have been really good the last month, pushing up from kind of lower European positions to nearly hopefully top the league if PSG can drop off a few points. Player to watch, Jonathan David, bringing him up again. He's got 14 goals and 1 assist this season. 6 of them have come in the last 4 league games, so he's a bit of a purple patch. But if he can keep this up, he can definitely try and match last season's tally of 24 goals in the league, I believe it was. So yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on. But hopefully, for me personally, the Brest pick up the result. Yeah, Montpellier playing PSG, so if they keep their winning streak going from their game this week against Nice, that'd be great to see. but I do see a PSG win come in there. But yeah, not much going on in France this week. Hopefully it'll be an exciting review next week, though. Let's go to Spain. What's going on this week?
We have got Atletico Madrid against Barcelona. This is a big game because it's a home for Atleti, and Barca will need to win in order to keep their title charge alive. Barca have a lot of players out. They have Balde, De Jong, Gavi, Marcos Alonso and Pedri all out. So it's going to be interesting to see who they can field out. We might see an Oriol Romeu appearance at the Metropolitano, which will be interesting. But yeah, I think both sides are in pretty good form, all things considered, really. Atleti, however, have just lost 2 of their last 5 games. So maybe not as good form as they'd hoping for. However, I'm going to go for a draw, to be honest. I think it will be a boring game. The Metropolitano will fire the Atleti players up, but I think ultimately it's not going to be enough for both sides. Player to watch, I'm going to go for Gundogan, because he is always a key performer for Barca, and I think it'll be no different. So yeah, I'm going to go for a draw.
That sounds good. Let's head to Italy.
Hello. So we have Inter Milan versus Napoli this weekend. In the 2 fixtures that have already happened this season, Inter have won both. One happened in the league, one happened in the cup. Inter sit first, Napoli currently in 7th. Inter have won their last 4 games. Napoli are unbeaten in their last 4 league games, so both of them are coming at this game in really good form. Inter have the most clean sheets in the league and are first in goals scored per match, whilst Napoli haven't kept 1 clean sheet in 9 games. So it could really be a case of Inter's attacking threat causing Napoli a lot of problems. My player to watch is Hakan Çalhanoğlu, who has 9 goals and 3 assists this season. He's really been a linchpin for Inter, dropping back into that more defensive role rather than his sort of the 10 role we've seen of him in the past. He's sort of playing as that holding mid role and just being that sort of deep lying playmaker, which Inter have really benefited from because it's given them so many outlets that they can attack from. But yeah, I think he's someone who could potentially cause the game to turn on its head. You know, he's excellent when it comes to set pieces and when it comes to dead ball play. So I think if it's anyone who's going to influence the game, it will be him.
Sounds good. Yeah. Another exciting week in Italy.
Inter to probably win the league by next weekend. So.
Probably, let's be honest. Yeah, probably. Now finally, let's go to Germany. What's going on in Germany, Mike?
There's not really much, but
make it sound exciting.
It was 17th versus 15th. Mainz versus Bochum, yeah. Mainz have 16 points this season. Bochum have 25. Mainz have only won twice, as I've already said earlier. Both on the back of a defeat. Whereas Bochum have lost have won just one of their last 5 games. So both teams are really just not in any sort of form at the moment. I'm just gonna say probably like a 0-0 draw. Like that's probably a first on this, but it's gonna happen because there's not really many top games on. I think Dortmund are playing Frankfurt, but you know
that could be good. Another Sancho goal come in. Oh, back to normal.
Another 5 million on his price tag.
Yeah, you could do with that. Player of the week. I'm just gonna say Kevin Schlotterbeck. Nico Schlotterbeck's older brother. He scored against Bayern a few weeks back, but he's had a really good season and he's done really well in aerial defense. Yeah. So he's been quite a strong asset to their team, and he's on loan from Freiburg, I believe, and that's so he's having a good season himself. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fair play. Thanks for the previews, guys. Hopefully, it'll be a fun review next week. We're now going to head into what normally would be the quiz position, but Max, basically no one prepared a quiz this week, so Max has come up with something
our job
on the spot.
It was Raul,
and it was Raul's fault.
Yeah.
So tell us about this the football imposters idea you got.
Right.
Max.
So we are playing Football Imposter. You've probably seen this from TikTok, and if you haven't, get to know. Basically, I'm going to send each one of the other 3 a player's name. Then they all must describe the player in 1 word. We will go around 3 times. So you will use 3 words to describe this player. After the 3 rounds, you've got to try figure out which player has a different player. So for example, if I text Morgan and Ellis saying Eden Hazard, but I text Michael saying Kevin De Bruyne, Michael will have to try and work out who Ellis and Morgan are talking about, and then once the 3 rounds have gone by, we will try and work out the imposter. Does everybody understand?
Sounds good.
Right, let me message you lot.
We will cut this out. Don't worry. We'll
No, we're not. We're keeping it in for dead.
keep it all in. Why not?
By the way, all these players are outside of the Prem, so
Yeah, don't get mad at us. We don't talk about the Prem. This is a European podcast.
if you want to go to the Prem podcast, go somewhere else.
There's a lot of them.
Right, you've all received a player, correct?
Yes.
Do you all understand which player you were on about?
Yes.
I haven't.
I've just sent you one.
Wait.
Give that. Got to connect to the Wi-Fi.
Ah,
There you go.
now I
Got
got
it.
one. Yeah.
Who wants to start off?
I'll go.
Go on.
Elegant.
World class.
Tall.
Technical.
Experienced.
Iconic.
1 word left each.
Can I say if I think I know who it is?
You can, yeah. So you think it's Michael?
I believe it's Michael.
Michael, do you think it's any of the other 2?
I'd say maybe. I just go Ellis because he had a go at me.
Right, you can play. We'll play this last round. So keep last set of words. See if
I
you can
will
figure it
say presence.
out. Done it.
Decorated.
Aggressive.
Right. Now you've got to try to figure out who
I
it
think-
is. You can have a lengthy
I think it's
debate.
Morgan. I've changed my mind.
Okay.
I think you're going with. Oh.
So you think it's Morgan. Ellis thinks it's you. Morgan, who do you think it is? You have the deciding vote.
I think it might be Mike. Damn.
Oh, who do I think it is?
Give me your words again, Mike.
I said, decorated.
What was before that?
I could remember.
You said world
World
class.
class too, yeah.
World class, yeah.
And I think technical or something like that.
Yeah.
No, I was
Anyway.
technical.
Oh.
I was technical, elegant, and a presence.
That's Mike.
Michael, which player were you on about?
Tony Cruz.
Yes, come on.
You're on about
We had
Zinedine
Zizou.
Zidane.
Ah,
Love how it was like different, but the same. We're talking about the same.
my
player.
brain's not
What did you
processing
say for the
properly.
second one?
Okay, so world class.
World
first.
class. World class.
Was it world class first?
I think world class was the second one.
Decorated
because-
was third.
That one, I was like, he doesn't know. He's just basing it off like
Yeah, that's
the
the
player's
thing.
going to
That's
be
the thing
good.
You've got to try to. You can either try and go like you can think your own words, or you've got to try to go off what the other 2 have said and try
Yeah.
to think like
Yeah,
around
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to do Donkey of the Week?
I'll do one more.
You want to do another one, do you?
Or how about one of us sends it to like? Do you want me to send it?
Has everybody received their player?
Yes.
Mhm.
Everyone understand that player?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just about.
just about. Let's begin with. Who wants to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
Versatile.
Disciplined.
I'll say clutch.
Titan.
Ever present.
That was going to be one of my ones. Nimble.
We'll go through the last round of words before we make it.
Yeah,
okay.
there's so many like different avenues you can go down. Aerial.
European. Well,
I mean,
messed that up.
you can say that, but
Yeah.
Say
European,
that
yeah.
one. European. I guess your word.
Agile.
Okay.
Can
Oh,
I
what?
take a guess?
Go for your guess.
It's Max.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it's Michael.
I think it's Max, you know.
So you're both saying Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might have played us a
Michael.
kipper, but I
Do
think
you
it's
want to
Max.
name your player, Max?
Sergio Ramos.
Hard.
And
Wild.
yeah, you were the imposter.
Was I?
Yes, you were.
Who did you have?
I had Messi.
Right, what words did you say?
I'm saying you said Titan and like aerial, and you
right.
went
I
versatile.
No,
Versatile.
I said versatile.
That works.
Versatile
Yeah.
because he can play right back, centre back.
That works.
Yeah.
Titan and aerial.
Yeah, that's definitely not Messi. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you went like nimble.
No,
Agile.
yeah, because he said aerial, and then off of his answers, I thought it was Max.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Well, I said,
Well, you said European for one.
yeah, I said disciplined.
Discipline works. Discipline works.
Yeah.
For Sergio Ramos.
But still, like,
Okay,
Wait.
yeah. Oh wait, yeah.
You
Sorry.
had him for Ramos.
Oh wait, sorry. All right.
Disciplined
Oh, wait,
for
yeah.
Ramos.
Mr. Red Card
he's
killed
mellowed the
Salah.
last few years, I reckon.
One of my words was gonna be psycho or murderer.
I'm sorry.
I've been tucked right up.
Wow.
Anyone do one more round?
Yeah, I would. We were right. Going through that then. I was trying to think. I thought as soon as I said mine, because I said versatile, and I saw Ellis's reaction. Ellis went, and I thought, "Fuck, it's me." So I've got to try work off you two. And then he went disciplined. I was like, "Oh, well, it's definitely me then."
Sorry.
Right, L. Do you want to message us?
Yeah.
Disciplined is wild. To be fair, we
the
can.
most red carded player in Madrid history.
One of them.
I think he is in history.
In
Can't
history?
be in just full history, can he?
Oh, damn the bivk.
I'm thinking of a player. Wait.
I can't wait to go back through this and listen to the 3 words you've just said, which threw me off completely of Sergio Ramos.
Has everyone got their player?
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Hang on, I'm on my notes out in a minute, but yeah, I do. I knew this was coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Morg, you can start us off.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say dynamic.
Travelled.
I think it's him already.
Boxy said fucking dynamic.
Wild. Wild.
All right. Disloyal.
Character.
Toon.
Wait. What are you saying?
Toon. Toon.
Okay. I thought you said that.
Bilingual.
Bilingual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Multi-language. So what are the words everyone said?
I said dynamic.
I said
and
Character.
I said
character.
travelling and toon.
Bilingual and disloyal.
Okay.
I think I've shaped it up for the best round.
No, yeah, you have.
I think I might have. I think I've accidentally gone for a yeah.
Okay, we'll discuss at the end.
A good.
We'll discuss at the
A
end.
good one.
Goal scorer.
Can I use a double barrel word?
Yeah.
Money laundering.
Well, I think he's the imposter. I think it's Sandro. I think you're talking about Sandro Tonali.
No.
You're the imposter. I'll do the words first.
Is that Max? Who are we guessing?
I'm gonna go with Morgan
I'm saying Max.
because I'm pretty sure me and
No,
Mike,
sorry, no. Sorry, I'm saying Mike. I'm saying Mike.
I'm pretty sure me and Michael are on
So
about
we've got a 3-way tie.
I'm-
Everyone
I'm-
thinks each.
Have you done your words yet? Your last word.
Oh no.
Okay. your last-
I'd say beast.
Now I think it might be you.
I think it's Mike. Definitely from what you said.
Right, I've said travelled, toon, and money laundering.
Yeah, I understand your thinking with that.
Yours is an interesting one, Max. I think your answers are interesting.
I think they're interesting, but they make sense.
They kind of make sense.
I think one of them is a little bit.
Yeah, one of them's a little bit.
The rest are valid.
Yeah.
See, what you said has thrown me off because like it works for my player.
Should we lock in our answers?
I'm locking in Mike.
I know who it is.
Okay.
I'm voting Morgan.
Morgan?
I'm saying Mike.
Same Max.
Damn.
Yeah,
So
we're still going
Would
with
this be a 3-way loss? I don't want you to change.
Yeah, unless you guys want to, work together and decide.
So, Michael, what are your words?
Disloyal, bilingual, beast.
I mean, dynamic character, goal scorer.
I've gone traveller, or travelled, toon,
Sorry,
money laundering.
that's just like
That's got no relation to mine whatsoever.
none of those words have relation to yours.
Maybe that one.
Which one? No, don't say that. Don't say that.
But the tune one.
You're going to have to lock in an
It's
answer.
No.
It's Mike.
No.
It's Mike. Max, believe me.
I'll go with Mike.
Correct.
Michael, who are you on about?
Romelu Lukaku.
Oh no.
Osalu.
Osalu, yeah. Toon.
Money. So the money laundering.
Yeah,
I was trying
everywhere.
He's a
I
money
was
laundering.
trying. I was trying to think of like two similar players in like Korea.
that is
Do you know
good.
what you could have done, which went really well with that? If you did Hosalu and Morata.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
I thought you were on about Morata at first.
Yeah.
Who are you on about?
Osalu.
Also,
He's not about fucking 2 wrong, is he?
wait. What were your words
A
again?
dynamic character who's a goal scorer.
Right, what was your words?
I'll take character.
What was your
It's
word?
character.
Disloyal.
He's a character of this show, I'd argue.
Definitely, yeah.
What was your words for Lukaku? Disloyal.
Bilingual, and beast.
I see that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like
Look at
I was talking about disloyal because he obviously touches the badges.
He does touch
when
the
when
badges.
you
them.
when
yeah.
you said beast, I knew you went on about the same player as me.
Hey.
Hey.
Right, do you want to donkey
Not
the week
having
quickly?
Let's go donkey of the week, guys.
I've got the Lecce manager Roberto Diveza for headbutting Thomas Henry at Verona and getting sacked for it.
Love that.
And I have an anti-donkey of the week, which is a random Marseille fan who owns a kebab shop, labelled as kebab bread, has round as Mbappe's skull, and has now been sued by Kylian.
I think he's a donkey. Mbappe's a donkey for caring.
He's leaving the country anyway.
Exactly. What does he? What? He got enough money. I find that guy's brilliant. One entrepreneur.
Everyone sum up this episode in 3 words.
Hosselu.
Harselo mi amor.
Toon. Money laundering.
Michael is lost.
This is where I have to say I have to break my piece now. I think I'm gonna have to retire. from this.
Fourth member needed.
Yeah,
Please
there'll be
send.
vacancies in
Please
the
send CV.
Just that Champions League 11, Mike. That's just thrown me.
To be fair, at least I didn't just pick some like random guys who played for
He
like.
did.
You
No.
picked Lukaku and Loftus-Cheek as the
Oh,
best
top
players
10.
in Europe.
The reason why they were at the bottom of it. Was
No,
not
but they were on the
reason.
top 10.
Yeah, but still at the bottom of the 10, wasn't it?
Never in my lifetime did I think Lukaku and Loftus-Cheek would be the top 10 best players in Europe.
Can I have your 10 European players again? Because I want to see who you've missed out. Give me your top 10 European players. We will be there.
10 Lukaku, 9 Bastoni, 8 Loftus-Cheek, 7 Martinez, Lautaro, 6 Grimaldo,
Thanks for the clarification.
Thought you were on about Joseph.
5 Florian Wirtz, 4 Citizen Kane, 3 Jude Bellingham, 2 Kylian Mbappe, 1 Vinicius Senior.
So you've got
Vinicius at 1, I think, is mad.
you've got no
I would put...
no
it's not
Leao.
outrageous.
You've got no Leao, no Vlahovic, no Wirtz, no Sane or no Gyökeres.
No Frim-
Wirtz.
no
I
Frimpong.
thought it was
Ruben
right now.
Loftus-Cheek-
I thought it
Yeah.
was right now.
That's form. That's the best players in Europe. That's like saying currently right now the best.
And also, if
form.
if you're doing the top best players currently in Europe, Lukaku can't play. He's injured.
Ooh.
Played the other day.
Just come back, did he? Or did he just got injured?
He played the other day.
Romelu Lukaku.
I think it's the whole fact that-
early April 2024.
I think it's the point that Lukaku's on the list, to be honest.
Yeah, the man plays like he's in Timberland boots. But
In mud.
join next week for when Maldini joins the striker union.
I could have chosen someone who played for like Rapid Vienna in about the second round of the Champions League, like about 12 years ago. You know,
Or you could have done what we did and put either Dani Alves or Carvajal there.
I'm not a big Carvajal fan. You know,
It's Dani Alves then, you know.
well, I'm not going to talk about what he. I know.
Yeah, we know what
what he
he's
does
done.
off the pitch, but we're not.
you know
We're not
what
going
he's
to talk about that. Come on.
Yeah, we will. Come on, let's
I
go.
got another. Also, talk about Donkey of the Week. Like, just change the subject because I don't feel like I deserve this.
You got a donkey? No donkey?
Oh no, it was just
Not you?
the
Is it
Munchen.
yourself?
It was the Munchen Gladbach fans and the Cologne fans for like 200 arrests.
Oh yeah, that's pretty
There's
bad.
that, and there's me. So yeah,
Hero
just
of
got
the
that.
week, that random Brighton fan that got stabbed, had 10 stitches and still went to the game.
Yeah, what a guy.
And then he was at another game on the weekend.
Aye.
Like a
Get him in.
Like a park
Traveller.
game.
Get him in the show. That was great, guys. Join us again next week.
No,
for-
we're not doing one next week now.
We definitely are doing one next
No,
week
we're not.
for more.
Oh, do you know what? Skip the reviews, skip the preview, skip the news. We're doing 5 lists.
Sorry, that's content. That is content. We'll do a special list show. How about that?
I'd like to apologise.
Football fan list to go.
I'll
I
just,
like that.
I'll just, I'm gonna retire. Like I've had it up to like
Right,
here.
Welcome
I've had it
our
up to here.
new
Live till-
co-host,
Mm.
Harrison Atta.
Lived it, loved it. Farewell, to forgiven.
That was great, guys. Thanks for joining us on Football Fantastico. You can follow us on our socials. You know them by now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on TikTok. And yeah, join us next week, guys.
Stop slandering me in TikTok comments.
Stop slandering Max on TikTok.
Just blame
comments.
me, okay? Just
Everyone
blame
be
me.
nice.
Good ball knowledge.
Don't blame
Blame me.
Max. Mike, don't blame anyone. Just
Blame Mike.
I do need the publicity because we need the views.
well,
As it
enjoy,
is.
guys.
We're trying to make money from this, aren't we? We're trying to make a business. We're
Trying to
trying
make
to
a business.
hustle.
be on the Dragon's Den in a couple of weeks. See you guys. See you next week. Bye.